One of our users in the US is having some difficulty with area calculations. I'm in model space here looking at this design. Now in model space, no matter what CAD software you are using, everything is full size. That means that if I pick the distance tool and measure from one side to the other across here, the dimension tells me that should be 70 feet, but I get a value of 841. The same applies if I measure the scale. If I zoom in on the scale and use the distance command again, go from one side to the other, it should read 15 feet and reads a lot more than that. If I take a symbol from the library, let's insert, I'll pan up a bit, and there's some parking area here, and let's go to our blocks command, add from another file, and we'll pick and bring in a large car from the details library in the USA version of gCADPlus, and let's bring in the block. Now that didn't work. Let me just try that again. Insert into the drawing. Aha. Layer 0 has been turned off. So let's see if suddenly the car is revealed. Here's the car. If I open that block itself by saying edit the block, and I use the distance command in here, so the block that I've just brought in is 10.5 feet long. So that's clearly, close the block header, clearly full size. So what we have here is a drawing where the entire drawing has been scaled. This is going to create difficulty, certainly if we go into a layout, because the whole drawing's been scaled up. And if we pick the floating viewport here and look over here in the viewport, it's set at a scale of 5. Now in the US we would use 1 to 96 or 1 to 48, which will give a value in that view scale that has got a decimal place in front of it. So this, to fix up the area any area calculation, be it selecting some sort of polyline here, and if I come down there, the area will be 83506 square feet. So I think there's quite a lot going on in this drawing, and in order to fix it, we're going to have to pick this drawing up and scale it down. So let's try and do that. The scale factor, I think, is 12, and I think what's happened here, there's been some confusion between, and by the way, I'm not sure what that rectangle is. It's actually an image file, so there's probably some sort of Google Earth background here. So I'll make sure all layers are turned on, even the construction layer, they're all on, and now I can see there's a point marker needs to be adjusted, and I'll select everything and I'll copy it to the clipboard, I think, and then pop it into the default drawing for gCADPlus in the US environment, and then paste that drawing in, say yes to their insertion point, click in there, we'll put it in at 0, 0, and zoom extents. So we've moved the whole drawing, and now we need to scale it. I think we've got everything on, so let's scale that one. The base point can be 0, 0, and it's a scale factor of 12, I suspect, 12 inches and a foot. I think that's where the error has come, 0.08333 recurring. That's been scaled down. Now unselect all and zoom extents. Now let's see if we get a value of 70 feet when we move from one side to the other. We come over here, and there we are, 70 feet. So the drawing's now been scaled down. It is now full size. and we'll be able to create some layouts that will give us sensible answers.